All right, this group that's on the stage now, these are the 8th graders. This is 8th grade band, and they have this term, they've had the joy of getting to see me for 0 period twice a week. For those of you that don't know what 0 period is, it is before the school day begins. So the school day begins at 8:20. 0 period is the hour and a half before that. 7 a.m. They're playing their instruments in my band room. So they come in chipper and cheery and smiling, and most days, some days they're kind of dragging. But if I be honest with myself, some days I'm kind of dragging. So it's been a lot of fun getting to know these students. I know Mrs. Kondo had a great time getting them started last year, and I've been really benefiting, from the fruits of her labor, really, in how these students are playing. So we're trying to just continue what they've been learning. And so they've got a few songs to share with you. The first is Danny Boy. Some of you may have heard this melody before. It's typically to the melody of Londonderry Air, and it's a tune that was written, I made some notes for myself and lost them somewhere, but it was written quite a long time ago, in the early 1900s, I believe. And there's different views as to, or different opinions as to the meaning of the song. Some say it was a song intended for a funeral, and others say it was a song intended when a father sees his son go off to war. And so those are some of the lyrics of Danny Boy. So they'll be playing this for you. That's their first tune. So enjoy Danny Boy. This next piece that they're going to play is part of the Academic Festival Overture, and it's written by another classical composer named Johannes Brahms, and he actually never went to college. However, he had a couple of honorary doctorate degrees, so I'm not sure how all of that works. I went to 7 years in college and have no honorary doctorates. Anyway, so in the receiving of his different doctorate degrees, his musical thank you to one of the universities that he received one of those honorary doctorate degrees, this is his musical thank you to that university. So this is Academic Festival Overture. simple gifts that they're going to play in just a minute. I would be remiss if I did not thank several people. I know sprinkled through our audience are some faculty and some administrators. I know Mr. Hughes and Ms. Park and Ms. Osborne are around, floating around somewhere, as well as many other Pinkerton teachers. So if you're a Pinkerton teacher or one of my administrators that are so awesome, go ahead and stand up, please, so we can recognize you. I remember before the school year started and I was coming to orientation with all the other teachers at our school, and Mr. Matsumoto said, "Welcome to Disneyland," and he's right. It's just, the teachers are wonderful, the administrators are supportive, the students, I mean, come on, they're just great. And I told them, especially my 7th graders, I said, you guys are here at Pinkerton, they only let the best kids in our school, so you have to be the best. And they are, they work hard, they get along. I couldn't ask for anything more. And there's several people that I want to thank. I want to thank Mr. C. He's on the lights and the sound. And so thank you to Mr. C. You're awesome. I'm not sure if Mr. B is around as well. So Mr. Cochran is Mr. C and Mr. Bramham. And they run this facility and they keep it looking nice. They keep all the light bulbs working and the microphones. And they just do an amazing job of taking care of the stage and taking care of our auditorium to keep it looking this pristine. And we're so lucky. We're one of the 2 schools in our entire district that has a performing arts center, and we're a middle school and we get to reap the benefits and perform in this facility. So we're lucky, very, very lucky. So lots of other, I want to thank my colleagues. So obviously my Pinkerton colleagues, you guys are awesome. But in the 7 to 12 music program, I want to thank Christina Ball. She did a great job of helping my choir get warmed up, so thank you, Mrs. Ball. And Mr. Mango, of course, my husband. He's probably back there with my 7th graders, helping them to maintain their sanity back there. So thank you, Mr. Mango, and my kids, my own children. I have 3 children that are all in this program. One of them is on the stage right now, and 2 of them will perform later this evening with the high school band. So thank you to all of you parents that have supported. You're putting up with your students practicing. You're putting up with your students selling cookie dough and getting fitted for uniforms and all the many things that come along with playing in a band. And it's for their good. It really is. I've been a band kid as long as I can remember, and it kept me out of trouble. And so stay in band. Encourage your students to stay in band. It will help them to live happier and to have more friends and to really enjoy school and enjoy their life. So this is our last song, and this is Simple Gifts. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down right where you ought to be. And when you come together to the place just right, it will be in the valley of love and delight. Those are some of the lyrics of Simple Gifts.
Thank